Hey everybody, welcome back again to the Gemini Lounge, man. You're not gonna believe this, man. This guy here, he's like the star. I just did a video literally about an hour ago on this guy, man. He just popped up again. This was Sovereign Citizen, which I nominated as a top three candidate for the most annoying criminal in America. But this guy alone is holding the title down himself, man. This is part two. He already just got arrested in the last video for it, being using the sovereign citizen logic to get arrested. And I guess this is after he gets caught again. Let's check it out.
I'm not a fiction, and I'm not under the color of law.
We've covered this sovereign citizen before.
Remember this guy?
Was that so hard? Why do we have to go through that, bro?
But now we've uncovered another attempt to outlawyer the cops. Let's see what happens when his fantasy world meets cold reality.
Okay, so I'm violating your right. Get out of the vehicle.
The initial stop was for driving without a tag light, but these Broward County officers would soon find a tag light to be the least of their worries.
Let me have your driver license and your registration. Huh?
Don't have driver's license, don't have registration. What you saying?
You don't have driver license, you don't have registration, so what are you doing?
Jurisdiction. I don't drive. I travel.
Sovereign citizens will often claim that they are in travel status and not driving, arguing that driving is a commercial activity. Relying on this reasoning, sovereign citizens will often forge their own driver's licenses, license plates, and other official documents.
Council jurisdiction, man.
Okay, do me a favor, get out of the vehicle.
No.
Turn off the car and get out of the vehicle. Turn off the car and get out of the vehicle.
You really gonna violate me right here?
Yes. Turn off the car and get out of the vehicle, sir. This is the last time that I'm gonna ask you for it.
I gave you my national identification card, man.
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
You're really violating the national.
You need a Florida driver license, not this.
I don't drive, sir.
Okay.
I'm not in your jurisdiction.
Get
sir.
out of the vehicle.
Can you call your supervisor?
My jurisdiction is Broward
Can
County.
you call your supervisor?
Get
for me,
out of
please?
the vehicle.
Can you call
Sir,
your
you
supervisor?
need to make this a lot easier on yourself by just exiting the vehicle for us.
Listen, can you call
Just
your
get out of the
supervisor?
vehicle.
We've asked you more than once now. We've asked you a few times.
Can you call your supervisor?
Get
No,
out of the vehicle, sir.
I'm not getting
You
out.
need a driver license to drive in
I
the
do
state
not
of Florida.
I don't
Sir.
need registration. I don't need none of that.
Hey, Gemini Lounge, man. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the last video, the Ask Nicely counter, I think, was at like 40. So it didn't work then. They wound up busting his windows and dragging him out. He's going to jail. He went to jail. I don't know what's going on. They should know him personally, but why would you keep attempting? That's insanity. You keep attempting the same thing with the same results that are not positive. And
I'm not in your
Sir,
jurisdiction.
get out of the vehicle.
Counselor jurisdiction. That's the law. It's on my window.
Get
see
out
my
of
flag?
get out of the vehicle, sir.
Call your supervisor.
Okay, this is the last warning for you to get out of the
That
vehicle.
last
Can
Okay?
you
video.
call your supervisor for me?
Sir, if you don't get out of the car, we're going to take you out of the car. Understand that. We're asking you to go ahead and just step to the back.
We can do this the easy way or the
he
hard way.
likes it the
You
hard
choose.
way. Pause.
So you're gonna violate?
Nobody's violating your rights. We're
You
asking
are
you to come out
violating
of the
my
car.
rights by telling me to get out of my vehicle. You're
Okay,
violating
so
my
I'm violating your right. Get out of the vehicle.
Yo, I like this guy. You can tell he's Cuban probably. But here's the thing. What, you cops need to watch my channel, man, the sheriffs, man, because you would have realized that y'all just did this with this dude, maybe. I don't know. I got to check when was the date on the last video. But y'all just did this with this guy. I feel like you were there, Sheriff. And you should know he likes it the hard way. Pause. He likes this drama, doing this and getting arrested every time.
You can't violate the law. Bro.
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
Call your supervisor.
I'm gonna call my supervisor. Get out of the vehicle.
Call your supervisor.
When you get out of the car and you step back here, we'll call us.
No.
We want to talk to you out of the car.
Here right now. I need the supervisor here right now. Right now. I am not exiting my conveyance.
Yes, you are
No, I'm
exiting
not.
your vehicle.
Call your supervisor for me.
Sir, this is the last time that I'm gonna ask you.
See, they always
Call
saying
your
that.
supervisor.
He know he got 5 more once they say that.
4 Alpha 7.
Call supervisor. Because you're violating the national.
have
You had
one
no
next
reason to
time?
pull me over at all.
94 to my 1020,
What was your
please.
probable cause to pull me over? You had no reason.
You're not gonna do court case in the
You don't have a
street.
driver license.
Listen, you had no reason to pull me
Okay.
over. It's because of the report that I did earlier today about my accident. There's no probable cause of you.
Okay. I'm gonna call my
I'm
supervisor
not a
when you
fiction.
get out of the vehicle.
I'm not a fiction, and I'm not under the color of law. I'm not under the color of law. I'm a national.
Oh, hold on. Slick one, boy. You a sneaky one, Sheriff. That was a good move, Sheriff. You little sneaky, Sheriff. Caught me off guard, Sheriff.
Get up.
Good move, baby. Good move.
Wait a sec.
Signal 22, the caller was to 56 Loud Music 506.
No.
2314. 12 Alpha 7, everything, 4. 2314.
Get the badge off.
Yo, if y'all remember last video, he had that badge. Yo, y'all gave it back to him, bro. Why y'all gave him the badge back? Y'all should have never gave him that badge back. And you know what? Those sheriffs did him a favor. 'Cause they just was gonna bust his windows out anyway, man. They did the sneaky move and saved your windows. Hey, good job.
Hold your foot.
The suspect was charged with resisting without violence, driving with a suspended driver's license,
Again.
driving without a tag light, failure to
Again.
display registration,
Again.
driving without insurance,
Again.
and other minor infractions.
Again.
The suspect pled nolo contendere to resisting arrest and driving with a suspended license in exchange for all other charges to be dropped. He was assessed fines totaling over $300 and is currently late on payments, ensuring that it won't be long before we have more on this sovereign citizen.
Listen, I already got a video on this guy, man. I don't know who that guy was. I guess he's the... Oh, shout outs to Midwest Safety, man. I got to give props to the people who go get these videos, man. Let us share with the world, man. I appreciate it. This is all public record and all for, fair use and all of that good stuff. But this guy here, this sovereign citizen, again, I just don't get the angle, man. If you just want to be a nuisance and annoyance, I guess there's a place for that, but I don't really got the time, man. If I'm gonna do something, I want it to actually work, and I want it to be able to move through the courts. But this just seems to end up the same way. And hey, I'm gonna look at some cases where they go in front of the judge, because it ends the same way when they meet the judge. None of this stuff works, even with the legal. It ain't just the sheriffs and the officers on the streets. Man, you get all the way up to the PhD, Juris Doctorate judges. You're gonna don't understand what you're saying either, man. And they treat you the same way the officers on the streets treat you, man. Yo, Gemini Lounge, man. This was part 2 of the Sovereign Citizen. Like, subscribe, and peace.